Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the first match with Abzan Panharmonicon. Well, this is interesting. It looks like we're playing mono black control this game. Interesting. We'll keep it though. It's fine, I guess. We just need to draw into stuff. I mean, we have plenty of ways to stall out the game, so that's fine, I guess. We'll play a forest, play Birds of Paradise, and we will pass. So we'll see what our opponent's playing, but we do have plenty of ways to stall out for a while. See if we can draw into those Panharmonicons and Sea Rhinos and whatnot. And opponent plays Black Cleave Cliffs, which is not wanting to load. Lightning Bolt, okay, that kills the Birds of Paradise. That's pretty much par for the course. You don't ever get to keep Birds of Paradise ever, but we draw a Path to Exile. We'll play the Llanowar Waste and we'll pass. So we are in trouble here now. We do need lands. We need a white land. And just lands in general. We need a lot of stuff. This hand's looking worse and worse. I mean, again, we could stall out for a long time, so it's okay, but this is going to be a long, grindy match. But there's the Caves of Koilos, alright, so at least we have all three colors. We almost have 4 mana. Now we just need to draw our stuff. Opponent cracks a Bloodstained Mire, grabs an Overgrown Tomb, alright, that's fine. Opponent's in Jund. I wonder if it's, well, Jund, you know, Tarmogoyfs and Lilianas and Bloodbraid Elves and all that stuff. Tapping their lands for, oh, well, there's Liliana. Alright, well, looks like we're going to be playing against tier 1. Opponent takes it up, we each discard a card. I'm going to go ahead and just kill the Liliana with Hero's Downfall. So that's handy, and I tapped wrong, didn't I? Yep, that's great. Alright. Black, green. Alright. I think I did good. Alright, Liliana's gonna die. That's a good thing. But we do still have to discard. I guess we can discard the Path to Exile. It's actually our weakest removal spell right now, just because it gives our opponent a land. Ooh, well there's Siege Rhino. Can't play it though, don't have lands. Well, alright then. Pass for now. Opponent played a Bloodstained Mire. Alright. Opponent plays a Scavenging Ooze. Okay, sure. With the fancy promo art. Opponent passes. We're going to play Ultimate Price at end of turn. Kill the Ooze. We draw land. Fantastic. Alright, well I guess we're just going to beat down with Siege Rhino this game. Though we are playing against Jund, so they do have access to removal. We go to 15 from our own lands, but Siege Rhino comes into play. Opponent loses 3 life. We gain 3 life. Opponent goes to 16. We go to 18. And we've got 2 removal spells to kill blockers. Yeah, it's a little bit clunky. This is kind of a clunky game. Got stuck on lands and stuff. Opponent cracked Bloodstained Mire. Opponent gets Stomping Grounds. Opponent kills the Siege Rhino with Terminate, naturally. And they're doing that on our turn, so opponent's turn now, untaps. They've got 3 cards in hand, so we're kind of losing here, even though we're ahead in life. Thoughtseize, well, going to remove a removal spell, either way. Just a matter of which one they don't like the most. Takes the Murderous Cut, alright. Opponent plays another Scavenging Ooze, okay. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand. We draw Lingering Souls, that's actually not bad. Can't play it though, it's just going to get removed. So let's just play Go for the Throat. Kill the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, this is a super grindy game. But, you know, it is what it is. Opponent removes Siege Rhino, but that doesn't matter. So next turn we can go into Lingering Souls, and I did say that it can win games, and it could potentially here, depending on what our opponent plays. Bloodbraid Elf, alright, there it goes. So let's see what they get with Cascade. Inquisition, welp, that's a bummer. At least we can still flash back the Lingering Souls, so it's not the worst, but it's kind of a bummer. Opponent gets a 3/2 with haste on the battlefield. Attacks for 3. So we're losing now, but it's not terrible. Tidehollow Scholar. Sure, that's not terrible. Let's tap for black, tap for white, deal 2 damage to ourselves. See what our opponent has in hand. Terminate. Whoop, we'll take that. And then let's flash back the Lingering Souls. So not looking terrible now. Opponent's out of cards. We're out of cards. Let's see what our opponent plays. Tapping 3. Oh no! Another Bloodbraid Elf. Whew. I don't think this is going to go well for us. Call against command. Wow. Yeah, that's just not going to go well. Opponent returns Scavenging Ooze and kills Tidehollow Scholar. Now they have 6 damage on the battlefield. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks for 6. Do we chump block now, or do we wait a turn? I'm just going to chump block now. Actually, we can just kill one. I'm going to kill one. Let's kill a Bloodbraid Elf. So, one of those is gone. Gives us a little bit better. Okay. Well, we can choke block some more, I guess. Lingering Souls, get a couple more tokens. So we can kill that Bloodbraid Elf if it attacks. And then we can get 2 more tokens next turn. So yeah, it's not awful. We know they have Scavenging Ooze, which they play. We don't know what that other card is. Opponent cracks Verdict Catacombs. Gets a Swamp. Alright. Opponent activates Scavenging Ooze. Alright, that totally slipped my mind. I don't know why. Obviously, Scavenging Ooze can remove the Lingering Souls. Opponent does not attack. Alright, let's see what we draw. Siege Rhino. I mean, yeah, sure. It's not horrible. So let's cast Siege Rhino. We gotta deal 2 to ourselves. And then we gain 3. Yeah, the life draining is so much, like, it's not as good because we deal so much damage to ourselves from our mana base. Man, but it is what it is, I guess. Opponent plays Terminate and kills it. Alright, sure. Well, we're both at 8. We're tied, technically, even though opponent's quite a bit ahead on the board. Opponent attacks. Alright. A little bit sketchy, because they do have a card in hand, but we will double block the Bloodbraid Elf. So we're going to go to 6 at the very least. Probably more because they can activate the Scavenging Ooze. Yep, there it is. Exiles Siege Rhino. It goes to a 3/3. Exiles Tide Hollow Scholar goes to a 4/4. So we're dead in a turn. Oh, Birds of Paradise too, right? So it's a 5/5. I mean, we're still dead next turn. Or their next turn. So if we top deck a removal spell for the Ooze, then maybe we can still have a chance here, but it's not looking great. Not looking great. Alright. Bloodbraid Elf dead. We are down to 3 and a Panharmonicon. Whoop, that's going to be the game. The worst possible time to draw the Panharmonicon. Alright, that was a grindy game. Apologies for how long that was. Let's see. Do we really want to change anything? I think we're fine. We'll take out Abzan Charms. I guess we could bring in Shriek Mauls because they aren't playing many black creatures. I think that's good. Alright, here we go. I will play first. Oh, this is looking way better. We can ramp into Panharmonicon if the Birds of Paradise doesn't die. We've got all the pain lands again. Jeez, man. These pain lands are painful. I guess that's why they're called pain lands, but yep, play Llanowar Elves, deal 1 damage to ourselves, play Birds of Paradise. We'll see if it can live for a turn. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Opponent plays Blackcleave Cliffs, plays Inquisition. Alright. Takes the hero's downfall, which they kind of had to. We draw Elvish Visionary. Do we want to play that? When we do have all of our colors, I think we can wait. So pass the turn. Come on, Birds of Paradise. I just need you to live this turn. That's it. Birds of Paradise, please live 1 more turn. Just 1 more turn. Come on. Don't do it. Dark Confidant. Perfect. I mean, that's not great. That's kind of sketchy, but Birds of Paradise lives. So we get turn 3 Panharmonicon. Now we just need to draw a Siege Rhino. Ooh, or an Obsidat. That works too. Okay, so let's get the Panharmonicon in play. So we need to top deck a land, any land, and we can see the Obsidat. And I can prove to you guys that it's actually not bad. Obsidat is actually kind of sweet. I know it's kind of a janky card. Doesn't seem that great, but man. With Panharmonicon, it is pretty awesome. Don't kill the Birds of Paradise. Don't do it. Liliana, what are you going to do with it? Don't kill the Birds of Paradise. I'll discard a card. It's fine. Each player discards a card. Okay, I think we go with the Gear Hulk, because I do want to draw cards. Alright, come on. We need a land. Land. Come on. Give it to me. I need it. Oh, opponent's going to attack for 2, of course. So we're going to go to 17, and then we're going to draw a land, right? Come on. Yes, Forest. So it's going to be painful here, but that's okay. White, black, and colorless. We go to 14 from our own mana base, but Obsidat's going to come and play here. We get double triggers. Opponent goes to 13, goes to 11, 11 to 18, and then Obsidat's going to be exiled. Here we go. Exile Obsidat. The answer is yes, absolutely. And now we get to deal 4, gain 4 again next turn, so yep, that's fantastic. Let's see if the opponent takes any damage from their Dark Confidant. Nope, gets a land. Yeah, alright. Opponent activates Liliana. We do have to discard. We're actually looking pretty good, especially if they attack us, because some people will forget that the Obsidat is coming back in play. So that can actually work really well in our favor. Tarmogoyf, well, that's a little bit bigger than the Obsidat, unfortunately. Opponent attacks for 2. We go to 16. Alright. So here comes Obsidat. Comes in play from the exile zone. It's going to deal 4, gain 4. Opponent goes to 7. Oh my god, we drew a Siege Rhino. So opponent's at 7, we're at 20. And let's go with the Siege Rhino. Here we go. So we get double triggers. Man, this is the perfect game. We get to see all of our stuff. This is what we're trying to do, guys. Yep, double triggers on Siege Rhino. Oh, that's so nice. Opponent goes to 1, we go to 25. And this board would be pretty sweet if they didn't have Tarmogoyf in play, but that's okay. Opposite's going to be removed, and opponent's dead next turn, because now it's gone. They can't touch it. It's going to come and play next turn. Oh, or they will just die to their own Dark Confidant. That works too. Alright, there we go, guys. We just beat Jund in a game. Still got one more game in the match, but we just took one game against Jund. Pretty fantastic. Let's just submit and get straight into it. Alright, game 3. And our hand is not terrible. We can ramp into the Panharmonicon again. Yeah, so it's not bad. I'm not super displeased with this. We do have the Shriek Mauls with Panharmonicon as well, so it's just going to depend if our opponent lets us keep a Birds of Paradise in play, which after last game seems doubtful, but if they do, that'd be great. Opponent plays a Raging Ravine. We draw the Gear Hulk. Alright, not super exciting. Kind of slow. Let's play Birds of Paradise. Will it live for a turn? I guess it's going to come down to that. Who thought these games would come down to, does Birds of Paradise live? But that's kind of what's happening. What do you got? Fatal Push. Nope, doesn't live. Well, alright then. So we have to do it without that, and we don't draw another land. That's disappointing. But we do draw a Murderous Cut, so that's decent. We'll play a land and pass. So we do need another land, and we are going to be a little bit slower this game. Opponent plays a Bloodstained Mire, and passes. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Alright, we're at 4 lands. We have all 3 colors, so we're not bad. We're going to pass. We just need a couple turns here. Unfortunately, Jund can be a little bit slow, but opponent cracks a Bloodstained Mire, gets an Overgrown Tomb. Opponent plays a Swamp. Bloodbraid Elf. Welp, here we go. Spinning the wheel of fate. What are you gonna get? Oh, opponent hit Abrupt Decay and can't cast it. So that's a whiff. That's a whiff on Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. I mean, it can be a little clunky. You're not in control of what happens, so yeah, opponent hits Abrupt Decay, can't do anything. Attacks us for 3, so we go to 16. Is that on top? Yeah. Alright, it's not. Oh my god, we got another Panharmonicon. Dang. If we could just get a couple turns here, double Panharmonicon will be absolutely insane. So let's play Panharmonicon. We're gonna pass. We're gonna go to 13, at least. If they have another Bloodbraid Elf, that would be actually pretty bad. Although if they have another Bloodbraid Elf, we can't just evoke Shriek Maul and kill both of them, so. But still, I would rather take 3, play another Panharmonicon, and then start getting some super duper value. Tarmogoyf, which is a 3/4, that's not great either. It might be worth it to kill both of those. But opponent attacks for 3, we go to 13. A forest? Alright, well, now we just need to draw into our draining stuff. I think we can just cast Shriek Maul, why not? We're not going to play anything else anyway. So cast Shriek Maul. It's going to kill both of our opponent's creatures, and we get a 3/2 at the end of it. So really not that bad. Oh, opponent is casting something here. Call Against Command. Oh man, that's a bummer. So we discard a card, and they destroy Panharmonicon. Dang. Dang. Alright, we'll discard a Murderous Cut. And Shriek Maul is going to come into play. We will kill the Tarmogoyf. And now if we have to, we can just block the Bloodbraid Elf. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm okay with trading. I just want a turn to get Panharmonicon in play. And then hopefully draw into some Siege Rhinos and stuff. Imagine if we had just had both Panharmonicons and draining for 9. Man, that would have been sweet. Opponent activates Raging Ravine. Alright, they're going to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's going to go to a 4/4, so not worth blocking unless we just want to stall some more. But no, we'll just take it. Go to 9. Ooh, there's an Obsidat. We can play that. Opponent does have 8 damage right now. So if they can kill the Shriek Maul, yeah, I think just to survive. Obsidat maybe? I'm really torn here. You know what? I think I'm going to chance it. This could be a very, very big mistake. But let's chance it. Let's, because they can't, if they top deck a land, I think we're dead. If they have a Terminate or something, but we're going to play Panharmonicon and pass. So we're going to hope that they don't have a Terminate or they can't, or they don't draw onto one. Opponent cracks a Verdant Catacombs for a Stomping Grounds. Could have been a mistake here, but if we do live this turn though, we're going to start dealing 4 and gaining 4 every turn, and that's going to be pretty good. Okay, activates Raging Ravine. So they needed a land and terminate, and they didn't have it. So unless they have a lightning bolt, that's a thing too. But do we just chump block? Let's just save, reserve our life. I'm worried about lightning bolts and stuff. We'll go to 6. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, hopefully. Though it is a little sketchy. Opponent plays Tarmogoyf. Ooh. Alright, now I want to land. I want to land. Land. No, not a land. Dang, we could have played the Gear Hulk and killed both of those and gained some life. Dang it. I think we have to cast Shriek Maul again because of the Tarmogoyf. So let's do that. Shriek Maul in play. Kill Tarmogoyf. Kill Bloodbraid Elf. So those are gone, and we can chump block for another turn too. So we're barely staying alive here, but we're managing. Let's see what the opponent plays. I don't know. There's no point in speculating until we see what our opponent has. Alright, they activate the Raging Ravine. We're definitely going to chump block that. So do that. Alright. No instant speed, terminate, or lightning bolt. Nope. Fantastic. Okay. Alright. Opponent plays Tarmogoyf. Stop it. I'm over the Tarmogoyfs. We draw Murderous Cut. Or we draw Go for the Throat. Alright, what do we do? I think we have to pass and play Go for the Throat at instant speed to kill the land. We're going to take 4 and go to 2. So Lightning Bolt kills us. There's Raging Ravine. Alright, let's just go ahead and kill it. Alright, that's gone. Good. Opponent's going to attack for 4, I assume. Yep. The good news is, Obsidat's going to perfectly counter that. We're going to gain 4 while they're dealing 4. Opponent cracks a Bloodstained Wire. Man, this is close. I want this win. I want game 1 win against Jund. That'd be fantastic. Alright, let's see. What do you got, opponent? Not another Tarmogoyf, I hope. Kitchen Finks. God damn it, another creature. Alright, so they gain 2. If we get a land, this is not terrible. Just give me a land. There's a land. Alright, you know what? We're going to go into the Gear Hulk. The Gear Hulk's going to save us. Our 1 copy. We're going to kill both creatures. We're going to gain 7 life. Our opponent's going to be left with a 2-1. Look at that. Down to 1 life, but we're not dead. So target the Tarmogoyf, target the Kitchen Finks. Kill the Kitchen Finks, gain 2. Opponent gains 2 as well. Kill the Tarmogoyf, gain 5. So we're back to 8. And now, hopefully, finally, we'll be able to play Obsidat next turn and start winning, basically. Liliana. Alright. Well, if they make us discard, we're definitely going with Panharmonicon, I think. As much as I want to play it. No, sacrifice creature. Alright. Noxious Gear Hulk is gone. Opponent attacks for 2. We go to 6. We draw a land. I think we're not going to play that, so we can discard it to Liliana. So let's play Obsidat. See if I can tap my mana correctly. We go down to 4 from our Pain lands, but then we're going to deal 4, gain 4. Opponent goes to 13, we go back to 8. And if they don't have any oh no, they have no cards in hand. So exile Obsidat, so it's going to be another 4 next turn, guaranteed. And then we have Panharmonicon in hand, so it can start being 6, dealing 6, gaining 6 per turn. We might actually have this. Opponent drew a land. They're going to make us discard. We'll discard at Temple of Silence. I think this is actually not bad, guys. Like, we might actually win this. As close as it was, it's turning around for us here. So Obsidat's going to come and play. They have no cards in hand, so we know they don't have removal. Opponent goes to 9, we go to 12. Tide Hollow Sculler. They have no cards in hand, but it's a creature. So let's play the Sculler. It doesn't do anything, but that's fine. We get double triggers, but no cards in hand for our opponent. And let's play Panharmonicon. So we're going to start dealing 6 damage and gaining 6 life per turn with Obsidat. So that's kind of fantastic. So let's go to combat. Let's go ahead and attack Liliana. I know we could kill our opponent, but they're probably going to chump block in that case. So might as well go for the Liliana. And they are going to chump block either way. That's fine. End of turn, we're going to exile Obsidat. So now it's guaranteed. Opponent's got to go to 5, and we're going to go to 16 next turn. Opponent concedes. Wow, we just beat tier 1 Jund, guys. Holy crap. That was a sketchy game. Jesus. That was really bad towards the end of that game, but we got there. Well, I guess that demonstrates just how completely ridiculously janky this deck is, but it got us there. Obsidat with Panharmonicon is insane. I tried to say that in the deck tag. I don't know if I convinced anyone that Obsidat was a good playable card, but wow, man, it's so good with Panharmonicon. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Game 1, match 1 with Abzan Panharmonicon. And, we got there. It gets tier 1 Jund, Bloodbraid Elf, and Tarmogoyf, and Colligan's Command, and Liliana. And our Panharmonicons and Siege Rhinos got there. Mostly Obsidat, actually. But, yeah, there you go, guys. If you're still not convinced, there are going to be 4 more games with this deck. We'll see if we can pull out some more janky, ridiculous wins like that one. So anyway, if you want to see those games, as always, check the description. There should be a playlist, and I will see you in the second match.